Imagine a clear night, the sky dark and endless. An airplane, a state-of-the-art Lockheed L-1011 TriStar, glides through the darkness, its lights like distant stars. But this isn't just any flight. This is a journey into one of aviation's most chilling legends. This is the story of Eastern Airlines Flight 401. On the night of December 29, 1972, Flight 401 was on its final approach to Miami International Airport. Inside the cockpit, the experienced crew noticed a problem. A small green light, meant to confirm the landing gear was down and locked, failed to illuminate. Captain Bob Loft, a veteran pilot, became preoccupied with this seemingly minor issue, as he and his crew, including flight engineer Don Repo, focused on troubleshooting the faulty bulb. A far greater danger went unnoticed. The autopilot had been accidentally disengaged, and the massive L-1011 was slowly, silently descending. The crew's distraction proved fatal as the aircraft plunged into the blackness of the Florida Everglades. The crash was devastating, claiming the lives of 101 people, including Captain Loft and flight engineer Repo. In the aftermath, the airline salvaged usable parts from the wreckage of Flight 401 and installed them into other L-1011s in their fleet. That's when the strange occurrences began. On flights across the Eastern Airlines network, crew members started reporting unsettling encounters. They saw apparitions, spectral figures in pilot and flight engineer uniforms, appearing in the galleys and cockpits of planes that contained parts from the doomed flight. Flight attendants would see the ghostly face of a man staring back at them from an oven, only for him to vanish moments later. Pilots reported seeing a uniformed figure sitting in the jump seat who would warn them of potential mechanical issues before disappearing into thin air. The apparitions were often identified as the late Captain Bob Loft and flight engineer Don Repo. The sightings were so frequent and consistent that fear and disbelief spread among the airline staff. One flight attendant reported seeing a ghostly figure in the first-class cabin and was so terrified she couldn't speak. A captain, upon seeing the face of Don Repo in the cockpit, allegedly heard him say, "Don't worry, we're not going to let it crash." The figures were described as lifelike and concerned, as if they were still on duty, watching over the safety of the aircraft and its passengers. These ghostly encounters became an open secret within the airline. The chilling tales eventually caught the attention of author John G. Fuller, who launched a thorough investigation. He interviewed dozens of witnesses, from flight attendants to vice presidents of the airline, chronicling the paranormal events in his best-selling book, The Ghost of Flight 401. The book brought the story to international attention, cementing its place in